Roll call. Did everybody survive the horrendous energy yesterday? How we doing? Sound off in the comments. So you got 48 hours left to take advantage of the 4 for 40 sale. Today is July 5th. So, as far as I'm concerned, we have all of today and all of tomorrow. The sale ends tomorrow at midnight, and I'm not planning on running another sale for a while. So, let's see what we got going on today. So, in the astrology, we have some interesting vibes here. We have Mars in Gemini that is trining Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. So there's a strong desire for change, okay? Like on the global scale, we're going to be looking at like a collective shift in mentality. It would not surprise me if we start to see like communities coming together today to kind of fight for a cause that's close to their heart. Meanwhile, like on the personal stage, we might be seeing a lot of breakups because there's this feeling of like this desperate need for a change of scenery. If it's not a relationship, then this could play out like people up and quitting their jobs because they just can't take it anymore. That's the kind of vibe. So I think today's energy is going to feel like a turning point for a lot of us. You may find yourself saying like, I can't keep doing this anymore. And hey, maybe your house is really cluttered and you finally friggin' had it. And that's what this is for you. Okay. And that'll probably really resonate if you have Aquarius in the 5th house or something like that. Now, for others of you that are on the flame journey, I'm going to throw this in because I got 3 and 3. I got 3 cards that came out on the left side and 3 cards that came out on the right side. So to me, back in the old days when all I did was twin flame readings, this would read to me like one person going through this and one person going through that. They're on the same timeline, but they're not really connecting. And it's been a long time since Spirit's done that to me, so I thought we could lean in. So one person over here, this feels more like masculine energy to me over here. The masculine in this, and that's energy, not gender, but the masculine in this situation, they look stuck. They're overthinking every move, right? While the feminine over here, 5 of Swords, 4 of Wands, 11-11, twin flame. Then we have the Devil, so Capricorn energy there. The other person is like really being is being forced to face a really important but unhealthy dynamic or repeating pattern here with the Devil. Maybe it's going back and forth with this person. Maybe you've got a food addiction, shopping addiction, negative thinking, like whatever it is. So for me, it looks like the masculine is stuck in a loop of overthinking, while the feminine is being forced to face a really unhealthy dynamic or pattern that she's been dealing with and needs to actually make the choice on whether she's going to continue doing it or leave it behind. So in the 3D, in the real world, this could look like a really important conversation. This could look like somebody setting a boundary, leaving a group chat, applying for a new job, like I said, ending a relationship. I think it's very, very plausible. We're going to see some breakups today, okay? Others of you could just be walking away from a situationship that's going nowhere. Or you might finally be speaking up after biting your tongue for too long. So the advice here is very simple with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Be honest without being cruel. Say what needs to be said, protect your peace, and don't let fear keep you in a situation that you've already outgrown, okay? Just because it's comfortable doesn't mean it's for you. And here's the thing. Today's decisions are creating the opening that you've been waiting for, okay? So whatever you cut off today, and it could just be silently blocking someone that you've been waiting to hear from, whatever, okay? Could even be setting boundaries with yourself. Whatever you cut off today is actually creating the space for a new beginning tomorrow. Be safe out there.